Hey, what's up, you guys? My name's Alec, and this video is gonna be about my fears about camp. So yeah. um Background about me, since this is like one of my first videos. I am 15, 11 months on T, trans, obviously, trans guy. Um, and I have not had any surgeries, but I am on waiting lists to get top surgery. Um, Sometime, I don't know. I just got on the list like last month and got OHIP coverage. Basically means my top surgery is covered by like the government insurance. Anyways, so yeah. I've never been like to a camp identifying as male. So last year I went to the same camp called Tim Hortons Camp. Don't know if I already mentioned it, but it's called the Tim Hortons Foundation Camp, and it's sponsored by the Tim Hortons restaurants, which is mostly just Canadian thing, and like places that are like on the border line, like Detroit area. Basically those places have Tim Hortons. If you don't know what Tim Hortons is, basically it's like a more cafe aesthetic of McDonald's. So you can like Google it. It's some good shit, basically. They got great ice caps. They're amazing. You should try them. Anyways, so I'm going to that in like less than 2 weeks. It's like in 11 days. And I'm absolutely terrified because I don't want to die. So I'll be in an all boys cabin, which is terrifying because I've never been in an all boys cabin. And my chest, I can only bind it for so long, is what I'm saying. And there's like a 3 or 4 day trip where it's like hiking and canoeing and a lot of activities and a lot of binding that's probably not that safe. So, yay. I mean, the activities are great, but binding with it, not too great. So, that's like, not ideal, is what I'm saying. Also, by the way, my hair looks very bad, I'm aware, and if you hear a sound, it's the fan over there. I'm sorry. Anyways, so, on top of being trans, because I just love that, also gay, very evident. By very evident, I mean people can tell. Like, I don't look like a straight. Like, to put it blunt, I look like a twink, honestly. Not that skinny though, but I'll take it. So, I kind of just don't want to be hurt physically or emotionally, because I am an emotional man. Anyways, but one good side, since I went to the same company camp last year there's one American location. So I went to that one last year. It's in Kentucky. This year I'm going to one of the very many Canadian locations in Manitoba, which is just province to the left of me to the west of my province. My province is Ontario. Like, almost every other Canadian. I live in Canada, yeah, Ontario, Quebec, or like British Columbia usually. So yeah, I'm like I can't bind like for like 12 hours max. Like I tried to aim for 10. If I go to 12, I go to 12 basically. If I go over 12, then I'm like probably wasn't a great idea, but it's in the past, you know. I'm probably gonna bruise my ribs, honestly, but it's fine. It's great, great. Um, my life is great. So I'm like scared because I don't really like trans culture is really layering. But when it's 40 degrees Celsius out, I'm saying Celsius because 40 degrees Fahrenheit is not that warm. Like 40 degrees Celsius is like 80, maybe 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Probably like 100, honestly. I have no idea. So I just had a notification. I have no idea what it is in Fahrenheit. But it's warm. I can't layer. So like most I'm gonna do is put on a hoodie because I don't wanna fucking die. Alright, kiddo? And like I'm gonna bind during the day, obviously. But like campfire and stuff, do I wanna... I will say I'm very thankful I have a smaller chest because when I'm like not binding, I'm about after testosterone has done its job for its 11 months of progress. I'm about like an A cup. I think, not quite certain. I tried measuring it with measuring tape, but it was like one of those you do with the wall, and like probably wasn't great. But anyways, I have a fairly small chest, so like not like small enough for keyhole, but fairly small chest. So like I can crouch over but like I don't want to look like a grandpa. So, but like I got terrified. Like what if someone's like handed me something, hits the pec, and I'm like, dysphoria, what up? So I'm just terrified. But you know, what can you do? What can you do? But I'm sure we'll be fine. And like, probably wondering, oh my god, Alec, you're not wondering this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Alec, is it trans friendly? Oh my god. Yeah, they are, basically. My mom called last year about it. At this point, I hadn't like transitioned socially yet, so I stayed in the girls' cabin and made friends at camp for once in my life, because I'm antisocial, because I'm afraid of communication, saying the wrong thing, and anxiety's a bitch. Anyways, but one of my close friends that I made during camp are coming to this one, so same like session and everything. So if I'm like I'm dying, so you can be like, don't die. This is going on for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna end it out. So anyways, that's it. Comment down below you won't die so that I feel better about myself. Thanks.